Hey, Creative Stampers, how are you this happy Monday morning? This month, so this is the month of August. Today's August 1st. Thank you for watching. But this month, I am going to be doing a whole series every Monday. I'm going to be doing a series on leftover scrap paper. That is the number one thing people are always asking me. What do I do with all this scrap paper? And I'm like, well, first of all, we're going to make cards with them. But before we can make any cards, we need to know what scraps we have, and we need to be able to get to them easily. So I'm going to do a quick video today on how I organize my scrap papers. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. So I have my iPhone going here, and I'm going to turn it around, and I am going to share with you how I organize my scrap paper. All right, so don't freak out when you see my room. Hold on. All right, so this is my desk right here. Let me back up a little bit so you all can see it better. Here we go. Here is my desk, and where I keep my scrap paper is down here. I have two rolling carts. Hold on. Grab these things. This first rolling cart, now I don't think you can get a cropper hopper anymore, but I do know that Stampin' Storage has a rolling paper cart like this, and it holds 12 by 12 paper. So this is how I organize. We're starting with my pattern paper. So this is how I organize my pattern paper. Now you have to realize I only use Stampin' Up paper. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and that's what I love. So this is just Stampin' Up paper. This is our current catalog, and this is our mini catalog. So let me grab, let's see, I've been doing a lot of Storybook Gnome, and so I have it in this plastic envelope, and you can see all my scraps here, but I keep this sampler here so I know all the papers that go in this pack, and I keep all my scraps and all my originals in here, okay? And so that's how I organize my patterned paper. I just keep it with the originals in a plastic sleeve. All right, this is hard to work. My camera with my hand. Awesome. All right, and then that goes back in the Storybook Gnome folder. So that's how I keep my pattern paper organized. I do not keep my pattern paper organized by color or anything. It's just by the packets. Okay. Now this is my colored cardstock, and you can get one of these. I got this at the Container Store. It is just a rolling file folder thing. It holds 8.5 by 11, and our cardstock comes 8.5 by 11. And I have it all organized by rainbow. You can see the rainbow better when you're looking overhead. And then I have the actual names of the papers on the tabs. Now, for the scraps, if they're larger scraps, like let's say this pool party here, I have scraps that are actual card-based size. So I'm not going to cut that up. I want to keep that, and I know they're there. Now, if I have a long strip that won't fit, let me see. Here's one. In my pool party, I've got some 11 by 4 1/4 here. And so I keep all of that there with the original packets, the 8.5 by 11s, but my little scraps are down here in this drawer. I really, that's one thing I liked about this paper organizer, was that it has this room for this drawer down here. Now I made this myself. It's pretty rustic here, but basically what I did is I made a tab, just using a tab punch with the colored paper. And so this first one's vellum. My whites, first of all, my whites are in the back because I have so much white scrap. I don't even know if I can get back here and show you all the white scrap I have. I mean, I don't have tons, but I have enough to where it's more than this little file folder will hold. So, and then here's my vanilla. So I just have just a little bit. I try to use up scraps. And I'll tell you this, when they're organized like this, you will use your scraps up, okay? I'm going to switch back to my face. All right, so you will use up your scraps if they are organized. If they're not organized, then they're just going to keep piling up. So like I said, the way I do it, I have two simple ways. My colored patterned paper stays with its original packets in a hanging file cart thing. and I keep a sampler of that pack so I know what's in that pack so I can quickly look and see if there's some scrap in there I may want to use. The other type of paper that I organize is my colored cardstock, and I keep that just in rainbow order, and I keep it in a hanging 8.5 by 11 size. But then the little scraps I keep down in the bottom drawer in a little tiny file organizer that I created myself with just a basket and some colored tabs. So I hope that's helpful for you all. I can't wait to see you next Monday. And I will start off, like I said, I'm going to be doing a whole series on Mondays with scrap papers, making cards with scrap papers. And also be on the lookout early in the fall for my new card sketchbook, and it is going to feature just cards made with scrap paper. And so I think you're really gonna like that. All right, thanks for watching, and we will see you Wednesday for Card Challenge Wednesday. Bye bye.